make our way to the plate gate. Carefully. Strange place, if ever I've seen one. There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron,
Order completed. Well done. Very impressive work, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
Call me dead man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
Sam, it's Hardman.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
Oh, right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Di Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Di Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via a popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS. a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the D.H.V. Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with the Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, and who knows? You know, it looks as though why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel. Prolonged living. That's why I asked. A digital and easy to under... Anyway, it showers these. They're able to collect the ones on board that... It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for... Oh boy. I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue... I know a thing or two about BT. An advanced they constructed, meaning that... We aren't the... We have associates who've already... I expect you'll run it. I don't really... You're a kind man. You're a kind man. Will...
Another curious vision.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown. The big one. It's the same deal. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. We want... To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that...
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor. I say this to assure you that any instructions, Charlie... All right, let's get to it.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network.
Sam, this is Charlie. A-Pass, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked... Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential... Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders. Experiment with them.
A-Pass enhancements are now available.
Keep an eye on your outer deck's movements as you proceed.
operation. The BT deterrent function is now recharging. Operation suspended until charging is complete. The BT deterrent function has fully recharged.
too close for comfort. Might there be somewhere we can cross to? This river's rising. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here. Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Somebody lend me a hand! Hey! Somebody lend me a hand!
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery.
You're that bloke with Drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through pt4. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you're able... I don't know what to say, other than great job, Porter. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad he managed... Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit... The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come in a... Anyway...
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
A chiral communication... With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weak... A world... The chiral... At least, to support your... Use it to the best of your... Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will... You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched... It's an improvement that builds on the sensors... We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral net. I've also been seeing major earthquakes all. You have your work cut out for you, I know, he's old, he's up. But after this and that, we, can be a hard man to please. But if we can enlist his help again, I'm sure he'll provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to... Should help us all combat the brigands at Dam Site more effectively in any... I'll filed this request as a sub-order. So check the terminal.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the Cairo network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental the Associated Order. This one may well place you in considerable danger. Access the delivery terminal here.
A new sub-order is now available. This cargo has been designated breakable.
Hello, Sam. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailored. We've also provided you. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to try experimenting with your...
Feels good.
Hey!
We're all ready for you.
Not inclined to take stock of your armaments?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.